Slovak bodybuilding star Michal appears to have made one of the most important adjustments of his professional career heading into the remainder of the 2026 season. During recent posing footage, fans quickly noticed that Krizo updated his ab and thigh pose by facing more directly forward on stage, a subtle but highly significant correction many believe came after feedback from head judge Tyler Manion following the 2026 New York Pro. For years, Krizo has been viewed as one of the most genetically gifted mass monsters in the IFBB Pro League. His enormous arms, capped delts, and freak factor have made him a fan favorite every time he steps on stage. However, despite his overwhelming size, critics and judges repeatedly pointed to one area holding him back: presentation and posing execution. Following the New York Pro, discussion around Krizo's posing became louder than ever. Many bodybuilding analysts believed his physique was strong enough to challenge for the title, but several poses failed to maximize his strengths under the judging lights. Experts specifically mentioned the way he performed his ab and thigh shot, often turning slightly instead of facing the judges head-on. Veterans within the bodybuilding community have recently emphasized how important posing tweaks could be for Krizo's future success. Former Mr. Olympia winner Samir Banout explained that Krizo needed minor changes to better display his physique and symmetry on stage. At the same time, respected coach Milos Sarcev also stressed that Krizo's biggest weakness wasn't muscle size, but presentation and stomach control during comparisons. Now, recent footage suggests Krizo has taken those critiques seriously. The updated ab and thigh pose immediately gives Krizo a more balanced and aesthetically pleasing appearance. Facing forward allows his waist to appear tighter while showcasing improved quad development that he has worked extensively on throughout the year. Instead of twisting away from the judges, the new positioning presents his physique with greater symmetry and confidence. This adjustment becomes even more important considering the major effort Krizo has made to improve his lower body in 2026. Reports throughout prep highlighted his new 2-day leg training split, designed specifically to bring his legs closer to the elite level of his upper body. The timing of the posing correction also makes perfect sense. Krizo entered the 2026 New York Pro with massive momentum after impressive physique updates and brutal training sessions documented throughout prep. Yet despite bringing improved conditioning and size, many fans felt his posing still prevented him from showing his physique at its absolute best. Bodybuilding judging at the highest level often comes down to tiny details. One slight adjustment in stance, torso angle, or leg placement can dramatically change how a physique is perceived on stage. For someone with Krizo's freaky muscle density and proportions, maximizing presentation could be the key difference between simply being dangerous and becoming a legitimate Olympia contender. Fans online have already reacted positively to the change, with many saying the updated pose instantly makes Krizo look more polished and complete. Others believe this is proof that he is finally adapting to the demands of modern judging instead of relying purely on mass. At this point in his career, that evolution may be exactly what he needs. Krizo has never lacked muscle. What he has needed is refinement, the ability to display his physique in the most effective way possible under professional judging criteria. If this new forward-facing ab and thigh pose becomes permanent, it could mark a major turning point in his development as a top-tier men's open competitor. With the Olympia race heating up, even the smallest improvements matter. And for Michal Krizo, this posing adjustment might end up being far bigger than it first appears. With the improvements Krizo has already made to his presentation, many fans are now looking ahead to his potential impact at the Pittsburgh Pro. If he brings the same level of conditioning seen in recent updates while continuing to refine his posing, he could realistically battle for a top 3 finish against some of the biggest names in the division. Krizo's size and muscle density are already elite, but sharper presentation may finally allow judges to reward his physique more consistently during comparisons. However, against polished competitors known for conditioning and structure, every detail will matter. If the new forward-facing ab and thigh pose is a sign of bigger presentation improvements overall, this could easily be the most dangerous version of Krizo we've seen on a Pittsburgh Pro stage.